Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we never watched or listened to before. And it's been a couple of weeks, well, it's been more than a couple of weeks since I got a chance to record, actually. So you may have noticed that reactions on the channel have slowed down a little bit. Various reasons, kids being off school, me being in work rather than working from home on a couple of the days when I would usually record. But yeah, we're back this week to record a few more things. And first up, I mean, it's one of those things that I look forward to every year. We've discussed it on the channel before. Now the channel is older than a year. Well, the channel is quite a lot older than a year, but now we're over a year of making reaction content. And that is Eurovision is coming around pretty soon. It's a couple of months away, and relatively recently, it became public knowledge that Look Mum No Computer was being sent as the UK entrant this year. Now, I don't know a lot about Look Mum No Computer, but it is it is an act that I have seen before, which is not always the case with these things. But yeah, a couple of years ago, I was just bobbing around on YouTube as you do, and I got recommended one of his live performances where he's got this big machine that he plugs loads of cables into and twists loads of dials, and it was a looping cover of a song, and I thought this guy's really cool. So I actually sent it to a friend's Discord channel, where we always talk about stuff we've found that we like and we think other people might, and everyone agreed that it was pretty cool. No one thought anything of it, and then when Look Mum No Computer was announced, I thought, sure, I know this guy, and I went back through the channel and found it, and I was like, yeah, it's the same guy. So knowing what he can do live makes me really interested in what he can do recorded, because what I'm hoping for is something really synthy, really fun. I mean, he's called Look Mum No Computer, and the song's called Eins, Zwei, Drei, so I'm expecting it to lean heavily into the Eurovision vibe, as well as being, very quirky. That's what I'm hoping for. Quirk, lots of quirk. So we're gonna. I've just realised I'm recording on the wrong screen. Never mind. You won't get a full screen of me today. You just get this purple and pink square in the corner. I'm not going to record it again. I'll still roll the trailer, roll the intro though, so you'll still have that. But we're going to watch the video for that and see what we're sending this year. Look, we've changed. Here we go. I haven't listened to any other Eurovision entries yet either, so I might cover some more. Okay. Beans. Very interesting. Yeah, so it's got synths, so I'm happy with that. It sounds loopable, so that sounds like what I know of him. He's kind of, in terms of like the vocal delivery, it's very sort of like punk, like British new wave punk sort of delivery accent. Very, very weird. I don't think I've ever heard him sound like this before. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what the chorus is, because I think the chorus will make or break it. But so far, I think it could go down well with the Eurovision audience.
If only there was a language that I could count in that would make me feel better. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Eins, zwei, drei, darling, I need something today. Eins, zwei, drei, we for slice of pepperoni. I bet you can hold me, that'll be a pony. Eins, zwei, drei, I'm coming back to life. Eins, zwei, drei, got me feeling okay. Eins, zwei, drei, goodbye drudgery, hello mate. So like you can roll me, yeah, let's carry
Well, that's his big machine that I saw in his live video. Um, I can see he's gone down the route of like nonsensical lyrics, which, you know, it works for other people, so why not for us? I think the problem with the UK is we're still trying to find what what makes us, where our landscape is as part of Eurovision in the modern political landscape. Obviously, we sent Sam Ryder a couple of years ago, and I think had it not been for the war in Ukraine, I genuinely think he would have won it. Um, so it's interesting that we've not gone a similar way. That, well, I suppose we have in a way, because Sam was like a product of the internet, wasn't he? And he came up on TikTok, and I think Look Mum No Computer came up through YouTube. So I suppose in some ways it's trying to harness that existing fan base. So that's the similarity, but it's a very different style of music. And yeah, I'm still not 100% sold on it yet. I'm willing to hear out the rest of the song and see if it you know, ends with me uh, having turned my head. I think it's, you know, it's quite normal for a song like this to take a little bit to get into. So let's see what the rest of the song's got for us.
In English doesn't cut the mustard. So sick of munching roly-poly with custard. I'm so bored with it, bored with it. Oh, what's the point?
I do like the melodies though.
Always been a fan of aviation. I'm jumping on a plane to another nation. All my pounds, they feel counterfeit. I need some euros to count on it.
Nice, right?
Eins, zwei, drei, darling, I need something tonight. Eins, zwei, drei, with a slice of pepperoni. I bet you can own me, that'll be a pony. Eins, zwei, drei, I'm coming back to life. Eins, zwei, drei, got me feeling okay. Eins, zwei,
Yeah, that call to action is going to go down really well, isn't it? Sorry, not call to action. Call and return.
I'm coming back to life.
Not sure about the pizza thing. I do like pizza though.
Eins, zwei, drei, darling, I need something so tight. Eins, zwei,
Oh, you got some claps in there.
slice of pepperoni. I bet you can own me, that'll be a pony. Eins, zwei, drei, I'm coming back to life. Eins, zwei, drei, darling, I need something so tight. Eins, zwei, drei, with a
Well, it's certainly building up, isn't it?
coming back to life.
Yeah, it's certainly something different. It feels like, what can I say about this? It feels like something I might have listened to when I was in college. Now, you may have heard me mention how old I am on this channel before, but that's 20 years ago. Well, 19 since I left, 18 since I left. So yeah, it feels like a mix between like British punk and like mindless self-indulgence in a way. I don't know. I've got a couple of friends who've said they like it, who liked, you know, that sort of MSI sort of, I suppose, industrial, light industrial rock. I don't know. What would you call them? They weren't full industrial, were they? But you've got that sort of grinding synth in there. I think this is obviously lighter still because it is for an international global audience. But I think overall, I think it'll go down well at Eurovision just because of how absolutely bonkers and over the top and like ridiculous it is in terms of like the lyrics, in terms of like the video. I'm hoping that it'll go down well with our European cousins. In terms of me, I like it. I do like it. I was wanting to love it. and I'm not there yet. But what I do think is it's a grower of a song, and I think that Eins, Zwei, Drei will be stuck in my head for a long time. But it's obviously a reference, isn't it? I forget the name of the act now, but the act with the silver coat who did the song with Eins, Zwei, Drei in it. So it's even like self-referential within Eurovision, which always goes down well, I think. Yeah, I can't wait to see how they stage this, because I don't like. Surely they've got to make use of the fact that he can do these live looping things, but also I'm actually relatively certain that the rule at Eurovision is you can't have live instruments, but the singing's got to be live. So maybe he won't take advantage of what he can do actually, and it'll just be a completely over the top bonkers performance like the video was. That's what we've got to hope for, I guess. God, what would he even do? I'm so interested to see that now. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. Thank you very much for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.